Hey guys, today I'm going to go through how to use dynamic connector block. Okay, so we have three solutions in mind with this flagship plugin. The first is list segmentation, which basically leads into user experience and then how you're going to get more conversions. Starting at list segmentation, every marketing expert says you need to segment your email lists. With dynamic connector block, you can actually create as many lists as you'd like without putting in hours of work. You just duplicate your opt-in or call to action, determine which list each one goes to, and then input those using dynamic connector block or conditional contents and their rules. So user experience, I wanted to walk through an example. If your site has tons of keto recipes or vegan recipes, and you have an ebook for keto recipes that you're trying to promote, it might not be what your vegan recipe users are necessarily looking for. So you could create an email opt-in catering to your vegan users while promoting that keto ebook on keto recipes. So far as more conversions go, the goal of really, a lot of things on your site setup would be to just ensure that you're getting more conversions. By putting the right content in front of the right people, you're bound to create some exponential growth there. So that's really what we're aiming for you guys, allowing you to leverage your content in the ways that you know how. So let's hop into it. Here's how I would build a dynamic block with list segmentation in mind. So this is my little dummy site that I play with, easiest party ever. I created a balloon biz opt-in because I used to have a balloon business. It's something that I feel like I can talk about with authority. So I'm going to make 6 weeks of unique balloon business products and marketing advice and send it to those people with my little email service here, which is Email Octopus. In this particular scenario, the styling doesn't match my site perfectly out of the box because this block is inserted using HTML from what Email Octopus allows. So the text isn't quite what I would love, but I could have inserted any block and manually input this. I just chose to use Email Octopus because it was like 2 clicks, easy, set it, and I'm good. So I clicked Add New under Conditional Contents. First I named it, so this is the title here, Balloon Biz Opt-in, and that's just so I know that this is focusing on email list growth and not, promoting a course or a product or something like that. So I put a little H2 here because it kind of split up the content whenever the block is inserted into my post. It just seems to look better with a little bit of a title or header of some sort, but depending on what you guys are building out, you might not need the same thing. And then this is the block from Email Octopus. So from there, I set the priority. So I'm saying that this is priority number 1 because it's one of the few things that I feel like I can talk about with authority. But I do want to create a basic block that's a fallback for any post where dynamic connector block is inserted and I don't have category specific content, then that would need to overwrite any other content. So I'll set up a fallback later on. So I set my priority and then set conditions. So my block styling was really easy. It was just plug and play. I copy and pasted the code. So the conditions are category contains balloon biz. And after that, I just gave it a group name. I don't know that that's really necessary yet, but I don't have a ton of content on my dummy site. A lot of you guys are working with a lot of content. So we just created this as flexible as possible so that you can use your existing site logic, your existing content, and everything that you've already done to get the right information in front of the right people. Okay, so what my users see, here is a post of mine, and I stuck it at the end, which of course I'm debating whether or not I want to move my block. I bulk inserted, so it's not a big deal. I could just change the logic from my bulk insert plugin to maneuver it somewhere else in the post, but I stuck at the end, so you see this is the last sentence, here's where it's inserted, and then that's some of my recent posts that are at the bottom of each of my posts. So bulk editing capabilities, this is a dynamic block. It will automatically update on every post where it's inserted, which is to say all I need to do is hop back into the conditional content section over here and adjust what I've already created. So adjust this a little bit, and then I can check it out on the front end of every post that has that information. So all of my Balloon Biz posts have this block. I actually, after starting this video, went back and added this title because I felt like I needed to break this up a little bit. It was like a 30-second process, and then it was available on all of my balloon business posts. So it only shows up for the applicable categories, which is why I say you should maybe make a fail-safe where you have one that is like your regular for all posts or like your normal call to action. And then as you continue to grow your process and really segment your lists or promote certain things within each category, you can always keep adjusting. Priority is important because let's say this one, I think this is my hula hoop happy post. So it's a how to make a hula hoop happy. And then it also has Balloon Biz because that is obviously a balloon business product. Priority is important. So I am setting my Balloon Biz category as a top priority because I feel like I have authority in that way. Whereas my how-to posts, I'm still kind of winging it and explaining what I think I'm confident about. So those are probably going to be a little bit lower in priority overall. So where will users see this content? On all posts with the block inserted and that are the appropriate category. So this is a starter blog. I only have like 54 posts total, and I have 2 that are regarding balloon business. So this is why I recommend bulk inserting dynamic connector block into all posts though, because I don't have a ton of content and I probably could singularly insert it in each post, but it's just so much easier to stick it site-wide on all of your posts and then watch the magic happen. And it's a lot more fun to do it too. I've played on a few client sites, but I didn't want to, I didn't want to show them in this video. So the demo is going to be mostly easiest party ever. Okay, so looking at user experience, and look at that, I take it back, here's Fit Foodie Finds. Dynamic connector block is made with user experience in mind. So your blocks can contain whatever you want to put in there. Doesn't matter what it is that you're working on. So Fit Foodie Finds, Lee over here, she has a custom theme of ours. So she has a call to action block, subscribe no image, subscribe with image, affiliate media. I mean, it's really just whatever we want to do, and then I can edit that block based on how her theme is set up, just input the information, and it automatically goes there. So whatever you can build within your site's editor is what you can use conditional contents to dynamically display, on all of your posts based on site logic, which is the categories that you apply and the priorities that you apply. It removes all of the bulk editing and helps you improve conversions. So, more conversions. Our plugin allows you to display relevant content and promotions on your site. It's a proven strategy built to increase your overall sales conversion rate and drive more revenue from your existing website traffic. Plus, we don't expect you to learn an entire new process. You're not having to implement styling in any way or work in a new platform. We're using functionality and logic that's already on your site to leverage your performance. So, what purchase and uploading looks like. Whenever you go to the Small Plugins site, you're going to click Buy Now or get more information, wherever you go until you decide what exactly it is that you want. So here I have clicked to purchase the Dynamic Connector Block Plus license. The price is $99 this time. I think when it renews in a year, it'll be $149. But you'll purchase it at Small Plugins, and we automatically direct you to Freemius. That is where we are hosting this plugin. It's going to provide automatic uploads with your license key that you're going to put in your website in a minute. But this is just what checkout looks like, and Freemius is a reputable service to make sure that we're able to provide support for you guys. So that's why you're checking out there. Once you've paid for it, which I skipped the part where I actually input my card information because as much as I love sharing personal information on the interwebs, I thought maybe I should skip that one. So here's where it says, hey, check your email for the download link, license key, and installation instructions. That happens just as soon as you fill out that payment information and we've processed your payment. So after that, you're going to get a confirmation email. This is what it looked like in my inbox. And I use this license key. Well, let me back up. I downloaded the plugins version by clicking right here. And then I just went to plugins and clicked upload. And then after that, I threw in my license key where it says to. Look, there's a very obvious box. You just copy and paste and you're good to go. So look at that. I have to click activate license. If you're a beta tester, this is important. If you were a beta tester and you have Dynamic Connector Block 1.0 without this 1 at the end, you're going to want to delete the first version because it doesn't receive updates. So after you've clicked Activate License, a little box appears, and that's where you're going to input that license key. Once that's entered, you're ready to set up Dynamic Connector Block however you want to. So from there, you'll build your conditional content and share with us how you're using Dynamic Connector Block. You guys know your content best, so only you can decide what content is going to work best for your audience. But whether you're A/B testing, promoting products, or growing your email list, we'd love to hear how you're using it to make an impact. There is also an offer for our Once Coupled Retainer clients where I will build your first 5 blocks for free. You just have to purchase the plugin and then let me know what it is that you're aiming to achieve, and we'll get that done for you. Here's where you can contact us, and if you guys have any questions, I would love to discuss options and help you guys get set up.